Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm in my kitchen at the laptop today, and hopefully this is going to provide a clear enough video and audio signal that it makes it worthwhile watching. I just got back from walking the dog. It's a beautiful day here in Fort McMurray, minus 15 degrees Celsius. Not too much of a breeze. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and something that the universe presented to me during our walk is the meaning of having an intentional life, examining existence and um, making purposeful decisions that lead to intentional outcomes. Um, I believe it was Socrates who said that an unexamined life is deprived of the meaning and purpose of existence, and I think that that's very apt and apropos. I took the dog out this morning for the first time in a while, and I was reminded of a few things, and the first one is that we are what we repeatedly do. We can define ourselves as whatever we want. You can tell yourself that you're a farmer all you want, but if you never bring in a crop, you're not a farmer. Um, so too that leads to that idea that you reap what you sow. Whatever decisions you make today are going to have an impact on your tomorrow. And if you repeatedly make decisions that are contrary to what you want, you will never achieve the results that you want to achieve. That can mean something as mundane as deciding deciding to buy that $5 coffee every day instead of making the coffee at home for 75 cents or however much your method of making coffee costs, and banking that money for future endeavors. It's whether it's something as mundane as living within our means, or something more esoteric as um, deciding intentionally what we believe to be pure and honest and true to ourselves and to our what we want to reflect to the outside world. Um, I also want to remind you, though, that having said that, that there are goals, but goals are not defined in stone. They're not written in some fashion that is not malleable. And that, again, is part of the examined life, part of intentional living, is continually going back and checking, okay, is this goal that I've set still reflective of the knowledge that I have and who I want to be? Is this goal that I've set, have I achieved it? Have I come close to it? You may not get there every moment of every day, but striving for that goal is more important than reaching it, because you've set yourself a benchmark that you believe to be intentional and realistic, and you're going to try to achieve that every day. Give yourself the grace. Give yourself the grace to not achieve the goal. Forgive yourself for any transgressions that you might believe you've made, but make the decision to not make that same transgression again. Make the decision to commit to an idea and make those small incremental changes until you achieve that idea. The goal, setting the goal, giving yourself something to aspire to that is internal to your existence, is more important than comparing yourself to external things. The danger in comparing yourself to external things is that by externalizing your goals, externalizing your power, you remove your ability to succeed or fail. Because if it's always somebody else's fault that something happens to you, then it's never your own, which means that while it's not your fault, it's also not your success. So the examined life is very much an internal life. intentional living is about, yeah, I'm looking around at the world outside me, but I'm deciding what of that I'm going to take. I'm going to take that whole grain and I'm going to separate the wheat from the chaff, and I'm going to keep the kernels of things that are important to me, and let the rest blow away on the wind because it's not important to me. And the reason why we go back and we re-examine all these ideas on a continual basis is the more knowledge we get and where we are in our day and where we are in our life and where we are in our emotions and where we are in our capacity changes from moment to moment. So it is only by examining it on a regular basis that we can define where we are in that process. As always, I'm nobody. I'm not an expert in mental health. I'm not an expert in philosophy. I'm not an expert in just about anything. I'm providing for you the thoughts that I have based on the life I live, which means I'm failing a lot. But that's okay, because I have my goal, and I'm intentionally reviewing the ideas that I believe are important to me advancing myself as a person and as a human being a better parent, being a better husband, being a better member of society, however you want to define it. That's what I'm trying to do. And I hope that you find these missives impactful and maybe help you to organize your own thoughts for your own ideas and your own um, journey of how you're going to travel through this world. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, be kind to the planet. I love you all, and I will talk again soon.